All right, so I wanted to do a quick video here to show you the relationships between all these angles. I've filled in one value already. We're going to call this angle 145 degrees. Well, using that this angle is 145 degrees, now I can fill in all the rest of these angles, and they're really super simple. So one thing I can do really fast is fill in this opposite angle. I can fill in all the congruent angles really quick because I already got the value. So the vertical pair to our 145 degree angle is going to be 145 degrees as well. This is a vertical pair. That means they're congruent to each other. So whatever that is, this is as well. Something else we could look at. Okay, this angle corresponds to that angle, so they're going to be equal to each other. Then also, this angle is an alternate interior angle with this angle. So it ends up making it, either way, it's congruent, 145 degrees. And you can probably see where I'm going next, right here. This angle is going to be corresponding angle to this. It's going to be a vertical pair to that angle, and it's alternate exterior to this angle up here. So 145 degrees. And that's a crappy looking, let me fix it. See, 145 degrees. That looks a little bit better. All right, so the easy part's knocked out. I've got all these angles filled in. But now I've got these angles that are missing. All of these angles that are missing are supplementary to our 145. This makes a linear pair. This makes a linear pair. They're on straight lines. They add up to 180. You could also say, well, these are same side interior angles. Those are supplementary. This and this would be same side exterior angles. They're going to be supplementary to each other. A lot of different ways to say that these are supplementary, but the main thing is to understand that they are. So 180 minus 145 will give us 35 degrees. That's what all these other angles are going to be. I can fill in a 35 degree angle there. From this point on, I can go ahead, I could say, okay, well, 180 minus 145 will give me 35 there. Or I can say, well, it's a vertical pair from the 35 I already got. It's 35 degrees. The angles down below, they correspond to the ones up top. I could look at that and just fill them in, 35 degrees. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of different ways I can say, well, that's why this is a 35 degree angle. But the main thing is, you understand that when you have these parallel lines, if you just got one set of parallel lines and one transversal going through them, then you really only have two values that just keep repeating in our intersections with our angles. And as long as you understand the relationships between these angles, they're not hard to figure out the rest of them. You just got to take your time and pay attention. All right, vertical pairs are congruent. So this is going to be congruent to each other. These are congruent to each other. If angles are adjacent to one another along the same line, and it only takes these two angles to make this entire 180 degree line, then yeah, they're going to be supplementary. They add up to 180. Alternate interior angles, or they're going to be congruent. Alternate interior angles here, they're congruent as well. Alternate exterior. Right here and here is alternate exterior angles. A lot of different ways to figure this out. They're not very hard. As long as you can do simple math and pay attention to our angle relationships, then this is not going to be a difficult assignment for you.